Hey guys, how's it going? Beads here, coming here with another video. Dayz, of course. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a comprehensive guide on how to survive in this survival mod. This game is very harsh and it's going to take a lot for you to stay alive. Chances are you won't live very long, so it's best to do everything you can to maximize your length of lives. So basically, in the end, Dayz is a survival simulator, and it's your job to survive. That's all the main goal of this game is. There is no end game yet, but as of right now, your job is to survive. It may seem easy, but it definitely isn't. The game is harsh, and one small slip-up will have you dead. Sometimes it's not your fault. There are hackers. Sometimes you will be foolish and make a mistake. Go out there and get shot. Maybe get cornered by zombies, especially now with the new update. They're a lot tougher. No more aborting for people to do that. And outside of that, Dayz comes with a very hostile community where a lot of people will shoot you on sight. No matter how friendly you are, you could walk up to them holding flowers, candy, they'll still blow your brains out with no remorse. That's why rule number 1 of this survival guide is trust nobody. It doesn't matter if they're saying they have a broken leg, they need help, they have a car that they need fixing. They're probably just trying to screw you over. This game is full of people that are trying to one-up you and find a way to kill you and take what you have. Your role is to protect your gear, your cars, your partners. Don't ever trust anybody. The only people that are ever friendly are fresh spawns because they can't do anything, and they're only friendly until they get so much as a crowbar, then they'll turn on you too. That's why while you are a fresh spawn, it's probably the safest while being the not safest at the same time. While there are lots of people that camp the shore, so try to get out away from there and find the way around through the forest or something towards the cities where you can gear up. The further north you go, the more dangerous it is, as there are more geared people. People with higher, more military grade weapons, and people that know that there are other people like that out there which they will kill for their military grade weapons. Also, before you enter in any kind of establishment, cities, anything, do some recon. Make sure you use that, hold that right click down and scope out the place. Make sure there aren't any people laying down anywhere waiting to kill you. Take what you have. And those places that you'll most likely be wanting to do this is Cherno, the Northwest Airfield, of course, Starry, Sober, Electro, and even to an extent Berezino, because it does have a lot of high interest stuff. These are all the hot zones where people will want to kill you. Way to spot these people out is to learn the patterns of the zombies. Basically, zombies will just stroll around aimlessly, just not wandering around with no purpose, but the moment they so much as sniff a person out, they will be sprinting Usain Bolt status. So keep your eye out for running zombies, and keep your eye out for zombies, period. If you get somewhere and there's a bunch of zombies there, chances are somebody is there. And when you are in the city, make sure you know where you're going. Don't just be wandering around checking every nook and cranny, every corner. Know what buildings you need to go to get in and out. Basically, what you want is you need food, water, the simple supplies. Try to get a backpack so you can carry more of it. If there's a hospital, make sure to stop at it and pick up any medical supplies. And most importantly, learn where all the weapons are, because that's probably where people are camping trying to kill you, and that's what everybody wants. So try to get your hands on one to defend yourself. Once you have the supplies, make sure you look both ways before leaving a building. Just because nobody saw you come into a building doesn't mean there's not going to be somebody waiting outside of it to blow your head off. One asset that you can use to your advantage is darkness. If there is darkness, make sure you utilize that. You can crank your brightness and your gamma up to see better in it, but maybe the other people don't do that, and that way you can use it to your advantage and walk out of that darkness and not be spotted. But don't use that as a safety net, because you are still visible. No matter how dark it is, there are people with night vision goggles. There are people that will still see you. Once you have that, you may continue on north. But a warning is, if you do not have food and water, do not venture too far north. You will die of starvation or thirst. Because, I mean, chances are you might find some water or something, but what if you don't? Once you're up that far north, there's no going back. It'd be a shame for you to walk all that way just to die because you can't find a soda. Once you're heading up north, make sure you picked up some medical supplies, because if you're up north, get hit by a zombie, you got a broken leg, what are you gonna do? I'm assuming you really don't want to crawl your way everywhere. So try to keep some morphine on hand, a blood bag maybe. And speaking of blood bags, that leads me to the second biggest rule, in my opinion, in Dayz survival. Have a partner, someone you can trust, someone you know will have your back, someone that can blood bag you, because two is much more powerful than one. I feel like having too many people can be a distraction and can actually endanger you more, but having at least one person with you is a giant help. Make sure, once you're up north, make sure you, and if you have a partner, also keep your eyes open, because there are chances that there is people running up north with you. Chances are low, but still, just don't completely drop your guard. And once you are north, there's a solid chance you will see smoke emitting somewhere near you. That would be a crashed chopper, what me and my friends refer to as a godsend. These things are equipped with the fattest loot you can find. Night vision, goggles, ghillie suits, sniper rifles, ammo boxes, automatic military rifles, all of it that you can find at your disposal there. But people camp these things like no other. Like, they will literally sit there for hours upon end just waiting for that one fucking person to walk by that they can kill. So make sure you check the surrounding areas, because they're usually surrounded by hills, like basically begging snipers to lay down in the surrounding hills in order to kill you. And like, they're just there to basically ruin your day. They have no purpose to killing you, because they probably already looted the chopper. They probably already have everything off of it. So yeah. But that also leads into my number 3 biggest rule. This rule applies to every single thing you do in Dayz, and that is to have patience. Patience is the key. If you just bum rush everything, you will die immediately. Make sure you take your time with everything, from killing someone. If you are on the hunt on someone, don't just kill them immediately when you see them. Wait for them to let their guard down. Stalk them, hunt them, follow them. Just be patient. Clearly don't let them see you and know that you're following them, but take your time. Trust me, so many times I have gotten through and killed a bandit or someone because I've just waited for the right moment. I could have shot them and probably hit them, but I would have endangered my own life, my partner's life, and it would have just been a bad situation overall. So if you're just patient, opportunities will arise. Same thing with looting. You don't want to just like literally run through the middle of Cherno, bat out of hell, because you're gonna die. Like, you're gonna die so fast. You're gonna have an army of zombies behind you. Everybody's gonna be shooting at you. The douchebag from the top of the tower will have his DMR ready to blow your brains out. So just be patient. Take your time. This is not a Call of Duty-esque game. This is a game of patience. This is more chess matches. You have to make the right moves in order to prevent the rest of the world from making the wrong ones against you. Yeah, so basically, even taking those 3 rules in hand and following them and being completely safe, at best, your chances of survival are slim. There are so many factors you can't control. So many people are hackers, and hackers know where you are at all times. They can just teleport to you, kill you without any reason, and that's annoying. The thing that Dayz needs to work on, and in the standalone, it will be fixed. So try to struggle with it for a little while longer, because hackers are just an element that you can't control. No matter what you do, they'll be there, they'll be annoying you, they'll be annoying the world. And outside of that, Dayz is a mod. It is very, very glitched. You just can't control some things that happen. You'll break your legs doing most random things. You'll die doing the most random things. The controls are crappy. You might fall off a building and die. You're going to be frustrated. And once you respawn, make sure to follow all the same rules. Don't just give up and be impatient and just rush into everything, because then you'll just meet the same consequences, but even faster. So that's about it. That's my survival guide. Hope you fellow survivors take this in the hand and use it. and hopefully you don't use it to kill me while I'm playing. Yeah, basically that's all you got to do to survive, or hopefully do take your best, raise your chances the best of surviving, because you're still probably going to get killed. Just remember, have a partner, have patience, and most importantly, don't trust anyone.